The standing long jump is used to measure explosive leg power in an individual. The objective of the test is to jump as far as you possibly can without stumbling forwards or backwards after you land the jump. The equipment required to administer this test is a tape measure, a score sheet, and tape to mark the starting point. Before the participant attempts his 3 trials, he must complete a warm-up, which will consist of 5 minutes on a stationary bike, as well as 1 trial jump to become familiar with how the test works. The goals of the warm-up are to improve the jump performance, to reduce injury, and to become familiar with the test. Prior to jumping, the subject should be in an athletic position, ready to jump. The subject is to begin with his or her toes behind the starting line. When the evaluator gives the okay, the subject jumps as far as he or she can and holds the position until the evaluator comes and measures the distance jumped. The evaluator then writes the score down on the score sheet. Here are some examples of some mistrials. Mistrials do not count towards your 1 of 3 jumps. Stumbling forwards after you land is a mistrial. Not sticking your landing when you land is also a mistrial. Stumbling backwards after you land is also a mistrial. If you start with your feet in front of the starting line, that is a mistrial also. This graph shows the normative data for male and female adults between the ages of 18 to 25. In males, if the male jumps less than 220 centimeters, they are considered in the very poor category. 220 to 234 is considered poor. 235 to 245 is considered average. Good is if they jumped between 246 centimeters and 256 centimeters, and they are considered excellent if they jumped 256 centimeters or above. This table was borrowed from Coombs and Skinner's ESSA Student Manual for Health, Exercise, and Sport Assessment. Some advantages of the test are that it's inexpensive, it's easy to administer, it doesn't require a lot of equipment, and it can be done just about anywhere. Some disadvantages for this test is that it needs to be done on a soft, non-slip surface. It's not a good test for anyone that has a walking disability, and it does require accurate measuring to be a good test.